Welcome to vettedtrainers.com.
Hey fitness family, it is Joel and I'm going to show you my favorite shoulder distraction stretches, and today we're just going to start with one. And this stretch is to open up your biceps and your pecs. When they're really tight, they pull your shoulder forward, and when your shoulder comes forward, these muscles, they're called your scapular depressors, they turn off. When these turn off, the muscles in my neck, they turn on, and then I'll get a lot of tension in my neck. Also too, if you sit like this all day, that's already happening, and this will be the perfect way for you to get rid of it. Also, for a distraction stretch, what's happening is for your shoulder, you have a humeral head that makes the ball, and you have a socket called the glenoid cavity, and that's your shoulder. And around the joint, there's a thin layer of fibrocartilage that holds the joint in place. And if the posterior side of the joint is really tight, you can't do things like get good shoulder flexion. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. All you'll need is a band. If you don't have a band and your gym doesn't have a band, I would invest in it because there's so many things you can do with it, and I'll show you what you can do with it. So first, I have the band hooked up to the top of the rack. If you have to do it at home, you can put something through one side of the door and then shut the door. It's not super safe, so you should loop it around something so it's more safe. So I'm gonna take the band and I'm gonna bring my arm through it, and then I'm gonna turn my hand around and grab the band. So it's holding my wrist and I'm holding it. Then I'm gonna lean away from it to start to get the stretch in my pec and my bicep. And then I'm gonna slowly turn my hand up as much as I can, and I'm going to turn as far away from my arm as possible. I'm gonna breathe really, really slowly too. So I'm gonna inhale, and when I exhale, I'm gonna relax my arm and let the band pull it back further. And I'm gonna get a big time stretch in my pec and my bicep. For any of the stretches, you wanna find your edge where you can still breathe and relax, and just go there and try to breathe more until you get less of a pull. And then I want to twist further into it. So if you already have really good shoulder mobility and you want more, you wanna focus on three things. I want to rotate my body further, I want to rotate my hand further, and I want to depress my shoulder. So I activate my lat and pull my shoulder away from my ear, and that increases the stretch big time. So set a timer, try to do this for about 2 minutes every day. It'll increase your shoulder flexion and it'll reduce that pulling of the shoulder forward. Give it a shot, share it with your friends, and next week I will show you how to stretch out the posterior side of the shoulder. So have a great week, and I will catch you later.
This video has been brought to you by vettedtrainers.com.